Good morning. Let's move. Saludo. Pies ancho de hombros. Feet shoulder width. My top of my head rising high. And I move from my center, making circles, feeling how the weight connects all the points on the sole of my feet and how it stabilizes and expands the space inside each of my joints. The sole of my feet, my metatarsians, the lateral part of my feet, my heels, my ankle and my arcs under my feet, then the energy to my knees, then to my hips, then to my pelvis, with coccyx, sit bones, pubis, with my bones here in my hips, and also with the volume of my abdomen, of my chest, and my ribs, and my spine, and my back, and my shoulders, and my elbows, and my wrists, and my hands, and my fingers, and my neck, my head, my jaw, my face, and the top of my head. Switch. Good. We go back and forward, massaging the sole of our feet, recognizing each point of it, pressure in the ground and pushing us, activating, and stabilizing the inner and the outer part of the joints of our ankles, our knees, our hips, and our spine and our back. Good. We shake one foot from the energy from my center, keeping my head up, pushing the ground, and being able to shake it all around in a very relaxed way. So how do you organize to support myself as I organize to relax and share? Go switch. In the front, crossing, opening in the back, crossing back. Like I have some coins inside and I want them to drop out from my fingers, from my heel, from the sole of my foot. And also recognize the relaxation on my hip, on my knee, and my ankle. Go. I make big circles with my foot, as big as I can, as precise as I can. And to the other side. Good. With the other leg. To the other side. Always trying to make it feel grow, to make it bigger, and feel it all the time elastic and integrating and connecting all the points in this move. Okay. I bring my knee close to me. And I grab with my hands to make it come closer to my abdomen, to my chest, to my ribs, to my shoulder. And have the leg relaxed. Then I put it back. I always keep breathing. I always keep rooting. I have all my body present. Then I cross it in. Then I'm opening. Yee! I open. Then I grab and I turn. I try to lower my knee as I rise my ankle. And then I try to extend good, relax. So the other one, I bring it closer to me, try to relax my leg, while I bring it closer with my hand, while I still pushing the ground, stabilizing my center, my spine, my head, my back. I'm breathing comfortably. Now stretch back. I always breathe to keep the energy flowing, to keep opening spaces inside. To keep renewing my energy all the time. I come forward and I cross in. I always try to find these elastic oppositions to find balance and economy, movement. And to the other side, I open. Now I grab my foot, try to raise my ankle and lower my knee. And now I try to extend my leg, being contained by my arm. Great, shake a little. So now I'll make big circles with my knee, opening my hip. Keeping my head up. The other leg. The other leg, and the other way. I open and then I close. How do I keep rising my head? How do I use my arms to keep opening and balancing in a dynamic way? Switch. Good. So now I will begin playing, getting my leg closer to me and then sending it away in every direction I choose, I think. And I also organize the spiralizing energy out and in while I do this. And the energy is going to my heel or to the lateral part or to the metatarsus or to the fingers. But my whole body is helping me to do this. So I think that my leg is a kind of brush that can move and paint through space, paint out and paint in. It can move energy and air away and closer to me. And my whole body is adapt. Switch leg. You can imagine that you are pushing something away and then grabbing it back in, and sending something away and then bringing it. And I use the spirals to create this elastic energy. And I can use the energy of my hands if I had invisible straps, elastic straps with this leg and my center and the other leg. Good. So now I spread a little my legs. I raise my arms and I begin to push the ground and grow higher. I move back and forward on my metatarsus. And I try to make the push into the ground to reach to my hands and go through all my spine and my head. And not being blocking my knees near my hips while I still grow this energy. So I try to feel my spine with my wrists, with my arms to my fingers and my hands and my head. I can do 3 steps, but all the time I'm keeping this energy coming up from pushing the ground. So I can integrate more. Good. And stabilize. And I begin with this idea of opening and closing my hips and the possibilities of movement that this creates to my center. When these energies are making the opposition in the spiral, I'm stabilizing the same place. But if they go in the same direction, I can turn. So I begin to play with this ability of turning or moving back and forward, of going out, going up, going closer to the ground, and using my whole body to help this happen, my head, my arms. So I go anywhere I want, but always I'm still using the energy of both of my feet to receive, to push, to recognize, to contain, to readapt. I'm just investigating the different places I can go because of the support of my feet. I can readapt all the time. And I begin to get consciousness about how the weight is traveling to my body, which part of my body is being exposed to the weight as I go to one side and to the other. How I always keep the energy of my center going down and opening to my legs, and how I always keep the reaction from the ground to my legs, to my center, my spine, my head, and my hands. So I'm using my whole body, so my spine, my head, my center, my legs, my hands all the time. My spine is long, full of energy. Both of my arms are continuing the energy of my legs. And I can breathe comfortably. And again, the thinking rising and growing my spine. And now I change. I open this heart. Both energy of my arms are continuing the circular energy that grows and turns. And then I absorb, I open down, and I go into the other side. And opening my psoas, stretching my arms, and pushing the ground with both of my legs. So I open and go in. 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 See, energy in my legs to get energy to my front to open and my spine. Good. I stabilize in the middle. I breathe. I think in the energy to my spine and each of my vertebrae. I think in opening my hips, opening my knees, opening my ankles, and the energy in the arcs of my foot, my feet. So I can get to the metatarsal fingers and to my heels and rise the energy. So I will turn to this posture. It's called Kung Fu. We got to Tempo. Then I go to Lom. Mapu. Kung Fu. Tempo. Long. One. How I push the ground to push me and turn. Two. How I push the ground to push me and turn. Three. How I push the ground to push me and go. Four. One. Two. Three. Four. And we organize the energy of both of our arms. One. Two. Three. Four. 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 Mapu. Just keep rising the energy to my whole body. I'm breathing. I'm recognizing my spine. I always adapt what I need. Good. Close. We stretch up and we bend down. We move a little our knees and our heels so we can drop more our weight. And we breathe. We can bend a little more so we relax the tension on our back. And then we push the ground away. And we rise the tension, the elastic energy. And we play a little going back and forward with the weight to recognize the connection, how modified this elastic tension that appears. And we turn to one side. Always find your own connection, your own place where the stretching is working, and you can make it go softer or you can make it go tighter. That's the important here, to learn which are the directions that increase or reduces the tension, the work. We are in control. Go to the other side. Go back to the middle. Activate your spine, your head, your back. Bend your knees, sit your hips, push the ground right. So now I put in one leg and feet. I go away. I push forward. I raise my pubis. I turn a little in to lower my knee. I sit back and I bend forward. And you breathe here. And you create your own space from inside. At every place, we still have the possibility to modify all of our joints. And when you create one direction, the opposite direction got relaxed by reflex. So always stretching, we must play with the different directions to create this reflex relaxation inside so we can dive in more. In the vertebrae. Go. We go forward. We put this leg in. And we're still thinking opening this back hip and rising this energy back. And then we go forward and we take this leg front and we use our hands to have control of our weight so we can go left and right or in and out. And we have these safe places where we can rest on the diagonal to reduce the tension between back and forward. And grow this energy. My spine still works. And then with my hands, I come back to the middle, I stretch, move the weight a little towards to both sides to keep open the energy from your back and your sacrum to your wrists and your arms and your head and your sit bones. And then we bend our knees a little, we sit and press the ground to rise. And now we go to the other side. Stand on one leg, we take the other leg back and we push forward, opening our hips, rising our pubis. Then I turn in, I lower my outer part of my feet so I can sit. I activate my back and I bend forward. And here the same, we create space by moving to one side and other side. Back and forward, also turning in and turning out. Try to create space in your vertebrae, in your spine. In your wrists, in your arms, each part of your body spread. We go forward. We put this leg in and we activate our back to keep opening and rising the energy up. Being able to turn. Good. And now we'll go back. We take these legs forward and we get in and we help with our hands to move our weight left and right. So we can have this safe place in the diagonal. And then we can create more space in the in-between. We have always to be able to recover and to expand. As to go forward, as to go backward. As to activate your back leg and your front leg. All of the part of my body has to be able to keep rising, growing, and moving energy around. Good. So I come back. I stretch. Keep opening. I rise my head, my back forward. I bend and sit and go up. And now I will open my legs. I will go up, raising my heels. I will go down and back as far as I can with my fingers. Then I will go forward and hang back, opening my armpits. Breathing here, adapting my feet, my toes. And then I go forward until the inside part of my legs go to the ground. And then I go back to my elbows. And I begin to move here my weight, shifting my weight and turning a little to help opening each of my hips for the weight of my center changing inside. My hip, my legs, my knees. So I still have the possibility to move my legs. I still have the possibility to move my spine and to move my weight and to breathe. Each time we create a force, there's another place that's getting relaxed. So always you adapt to feel it safe. We can play with different combinations to have the idea to open the hip. Good. We go to our elbows. We put our feet back. We activate our pubis, our center. We dive our chest in. We use our toes. We use our shoulders and elbows to push the ground away, to push us away. Our hands are free. And I can switch my legs to the outer part of my feet to push the ground and to keep connecting, integrating. Always move a little to readapt. Good. Place your knees, place your hands, place your toes again. And we begin to play with this relation between the power of my legs to my body and the power of my arms back to my body and my legs, to play to go down and up, closer and away from the ground. So I can go closer to the ground, I can go away, I can go closer to the ground, I can go away, I can go closer to the ground, I can go away, I can go closer to the ground, I can go away, I can go closer to the ground, I can go away, I can go closer to the ground, I can go away, I can go away from the ground, I can go closer, I can go away, I can go closer, I can go away, I can still go away, and I can go closer, I can go away. Yeah. And I begin to make this energy of my hands, being able to push my center away from the ground and try to hold it up, pushing. So I push, 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 try to keep my center being pushed until it touches the ground again with my feet. In every way, I try to play with that idea. I try to play with that idea. Going to my hands to push and to receive. And I keep sending the energy to my hands until I found a new point in the ground. And now we keep this idea that the energy is growing from our center to our hands. Yes, and until I found a new step, a new foot. So we're going to do foot, hand, hand, foot, foot. For example, foot, hand, foot, foot. Foot, hand, foot, foot. Foot, hand, foot, foot. Foot, hand, foot, foot. Yes? One more. Go. Now, we're gonna make a little leg work. So first, we are going to organize our body with this ability of getting my leg back to my center. So that leg has the possibility to expand and go away and push away. So in this pushing away is that I found the ground. So I push the ground and push me. So I have this little back and forward jumping, keeping this organization of head, chest, center, shoulders, hips, hands and elbows. So I have to be able to go back, to go forward, doing this. To the other side. Feel it elastic, feel it natural, feel it comfortable to your energy. Back and forward. Good. Now, I change side. I keep the same relation in my legs, but I'm changing the angle of my pelvis. And now, from this idea, I create more spiral with my foot and my legs. So I can create more space and I can go deeper. I can dive in. Yes? How can I create space to dive in, to get 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 down, to get in, to get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, and rise. Good. So now we expand the energy to our hands, and we'll go up and down, up and down. Yes, so up and down, 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 up and down. Go. Relax a little. Now, we'll get back to this idea. And we'll go 1. Yes, my energy is going and coming back a little. So 1, 2, and come back. 1, 2, and come back. Open, close, and come back. Ping, pam, ping, ping, pam, ping, ping, pam, ping. It's body and body and body, not hands. Push the ground, go forward and turn, expand, and contain with the ground, and relax, and relax, and get back. Go to the other side. So, boom, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow, 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 pow. Jump a little. Okay. Now, the leg kicks in. So the opposite hand will go to touch the sole of my feet, my foot. So, fuck there, 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 fuck there. The energy is hitting down. Fuck there, fuck there, fuck there, fuck there. Go. Relax a little. So we did 1, 2. Yes. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Instead of 1, 2, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Yes, tick, tick, tack. Forward, forward, back. Yes? Ping, ping, pow. 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 Legs and center all the time. I'm using the ground to create what's happening up here. Ping, ping, pow. 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 To the other side. Ping, ping, pow. Ping, ping, pow. Ground, ground, ground. Ping, ping, pow. 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 Push the ground, push the ground, push the ground. Ping, ping, pow. 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 Go to the middle. Mapu. Expand the energy. Make it rise. Make it grow. Make it fulfill your whole body. Project it and recirculate. Breathing, keep recognizing and integrating and connecting. Good, relax. Very good. Now, the legs will open and close. So we are here. My hands will come to the front and my leg will go up and open, hitting my hands. My hands get into the middle of the way that my legs goes around. So I'm here, step, hands, open. Hands, open. Step, hands, open. Step, hands, open. Always rise the energy from your head to the ground to your head and your arms. And empower the energy of your center and your spine all the time. So, one last round. Good, relax a little. So now, we do 1, 2, 3, 4. I come back. Ping, pam, boom, bam. Come back. Ping, pam, boom, bam. Come back. Ping, bam, boom, bam. Come back. The action finishes back here, not with the kick. The kick goes, come back, and you get back to the position, to the guard position. So open, open, close, boom, go through and recover. Ping, ping, bang, boom. Ta ta tum, ha. 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 Center, 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 center. Center, center, center. Open, root and rise, rise. Boom, and recover your center. Bam, bam, boom, bam. And from your center to your spine, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, fingers, and knuckles. Each joint is being pushed from the ground and from my center. Boom, recover, boom, recover, boom, recover, boom, recover. To the other side. So boom, 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 bam. Feel it comfortable, feel it good. Adapt what you need to make it more natural and elastic. Boom, boom, bam, boom. Boom, boom, bam, boom. Doom, doom, da, doom. 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 Good. Open again. Get into the Mapu and expand your energy. Grow it, connect it, recirculate it, integrate it, rise it, enjoy it. You can try any modification you feel to keep connecting and integrating and recirculating and generating more and empowering and recognizing yourself, creating new connections, new relations. how we grow bigger in our consciousness, in our power, in our body, in our integration. Good. Relax a little. So now we add one more kick to this. I hope that I didn't listen properly because this thing made some noise in a moment. Good. So now we're going to use the lateral kick also. So with more space now. I'm here. I do 1 fake, 2 deeper, 3 deeper, 4 deeper. This touches the ground and boom, lateral, pound. Yes, and then I got back on the same side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tack, and get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get back. Ping, ping, pam, boom, pam. Wow. Ping, pam, boom, boom, pound, pound, ping. One more. Do it to the in front to the camera, the white area there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, up. Ping, ping, pam, boom, pound. Yes. And now to the other side. I will do it the same side, in the same position, but with the other side in the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 5. And get back. Ping, bam, boom, boom, 5. Get back. How do we always use the ground? Round, 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 boom, round. Ping, ping, bam, boom, down. Ping, ping, bam, boom, down. Ping, ping, bam, boom, down. Go. One final mapu. I get the energy in. I push the ground and I rise it. And I guide it everywhere while it's going down. And it's rising. And I'm guiding it and renewing it all the time. And I keep breathing in connection my 3 dantians, the lower with all my physical energy, my middle one with all of my emotions and feelings relaxed, and the higher one with all of my attention, perception, thoughts, consciousness. So from inside this Mapu energy, I move to recognize, to feel, to integrate all the weight, all the structures, all the directions, all the possibilities in this 2-dimensional space that I feel that I need, that I can create and imagine. With my vertebrae, creating space inside, creating volume inside. If we can turn and spiral and move, we can integrate and create space inside. I look for this final integration, unification of all my energy and consciousness, and just enjoy being empowered, being full of energy while I create this energy. Good. close. Thank you very much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll see soon for more movement practice. Bye-bye.